outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. So, first up, I am in the jumper again. I know, I'll explain it in a second. Another thing, we're in the car again, because basically I messed up. And in multiple ways actually. So if you saw yesterday's Vlogmas, you'll know what we're doing today. So it's Jack's new works Christmas meal and we're going to the Pantomime. And basically, the meals, we've got to be there at 12:30 for the meal. And me, in my head, because of my issues, I was like, well, I can't miss the gym. So I'll just get up earlier, go to the gym earlier, and then I'll have time. But because I was editing late till last night, like was shown in Vlogmas episode yesterday, I didn't go in the shower yesterday. So I also needed to shower after the gym and sort this. And I did not give myself enough time. So we're running late. And I also forgot to pick up the camera in my rushed attempt to go to the gym quickly. So we are starting this vlog at 12 o'clock and I'm not confident it's going to be a lot of footage because we are going to a work meal. So today's Vlogmas was meant to be exciting, but I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit worried about it and I apologise for it. The reason for the jumper, again, is because we did not have enough time. And I just didn't plan my outfit, and I've mentioned it multiple times, and I know you guys probably don't actually care that much that I'm wearing the same outfit over and over again, but I do, and I just want to explain it. And it's the same reasons that I've mentioned in the terms of I don't have a lot of clothes at the minute. I threw a lot out as seen in the wardrobe declutter, and because I don't have a lot of clothes in the minute, there's only certain clothes that fit me because I've put on weight and that I feel comfortable and confident in. And with this situation where it's Jack's brand new work Christmas do, I've never met these people before, I want to make a good impression. I don't want to be worrying about what clothes I'm wearing the entire day, and I love this jumper and these jeans. So I know I've worn this outfit like 5 times already in Vlogmas and it's only day 8. Is it day 8? I don't even know what day it is. I know, but guys, it's for my mental health, it's for my sanity, so that's why we're wearing the jumper again. I have changed it up. I've got some Christmas earrings in. I don't know if you can tell what they are, but they are tags. What are they called? Bows? Like the bow tags that you put on Christmas presents. And I've also put my hair in a bun, even though I've just washed it. But I needed my hair up and I don't like my hair in a ponytail when it's straight. So that's what's happening. Are you excited for your Christmas party?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain the situation a little bit about how many people you've met and stuff?
So I've met 3 people.
At the company?
At the company. All fairly high up, but still only 3 people. And there's like 40 employees. I don't think 40 people come because a lot of them are in
the Philippines.
Philippines.
Right.
So I think there's 25 families maybe coming today.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm assuming so.
Oh my god, I didn't realise it was that many people.
Yeah. Well, we've got the entire of like upstairs as easy as booked in town.
When he said that though, I just thought, oh, it'll just be like 10.
No, I reckon it's going to be like the entire floor. It might be, you never know. A lot of people might be going, oh no, Panto's not for me. Like, it's alright. But yeah.
It's their Christmas do though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, right, okay. So yeah, Jack hasn't actually met a lot of these people either. He has met 3 of them, and they were all like, what is it? What are the roles of the people that you've met?
CTO.
CTO, which is the Chief Technological Officer, if you want to wear.
CEO.
CEO.
Can I explain that?
No, I know. I think everyone knows what a CEO is.
The COO.
COO. That's operations. Okay. Yeah. See. Yeah, they're all really high up. The people that you've met.
They're on the board.
I'm worried. I don't know if they're gonna like me. I'm a little bit different.
Well, that's fine.
I didn't expect you to agree there, to be completely honest. Right. So yeah, we're on the way. It's in town again. I have not been in town this amount of times this whole year. than I have been in Vlogmas. Does that make sense? Was that, the grammar was crap, but do you get what I mean? Like, I think I've been in town every single day since Vlogmas started, if you include Metro Centre. Is that right? Have I actually been in town every single day of Vlogmas?
No, I don't think so. Friday. What did you do Friday?
When was Friday? Yesterday. We were in town.
Thursday was York, Friday was yesterday.
Oh yeah, we went to York, that's true. Wednesday we didn't.
You went just on the city every day. City centre every day.
God, I was saying this last night, this is when you went up on PlayStation, because of the issues with the work. Vlogmas is good for this year's Vlogmas, like the first like week and a bit, it's going to be so full on, because we've done something like every single day, and now that you're going to work, it's going to be nothing for 2 weeks. Like full on and then smooth, so it's going to be odd. This is, I'm really gutted that this is like the last day that we've got like plans. Are we inviting your parents over tomorrow?
Yeah, but the house is a bit of a mess.
We're getting tidy tonight. I don't think we'll be out all night at this. We'll probably just go home after the Panto, and they've got a performance on after, so it'll probably only be on till like 5ish at the latest.
Hour and a half-ish, yeah, it's probably 5ish.
Yeah. Jack's family still haven't seen the house yet because it's just been a tip since we moved in, essentially. So we're thinking about inviting them over tomorrow, but we're only giving them like a day's notice. They might be busy.
I don't want to tell them yesterday, but...
Well, you could have.
I didn't know what we're doing.
Well, we should have talked about it. We were talking about a lot of other stuff, to be fair, though. We had planned the next 2 weeks. It's all very stressful. Anyway, we are... It's 25 minutes to get into town.
Probably, it's all 50.
Well, we're going off now.
I think it said 24 minutes from home as well when I checked this morning.
God. Anyway, right, so how it's going to work with vlogging. Obviously, I'm not going to vlog a lot when we are there because these are brand new people who haven't signed on to be filmed. I don't feel comfortable asking them if they're okay to be filmed. And then we're at the theatre, so we can't film anything. So, I know I've said this multiple times in the last few days, but I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can. I'm going to take it on my phone, so it might not be as, well, I was going to say it might not be as good quality as this, but it's probably going to be better because it won't be going in and out of focus like this camera does. The sound might be a bit off, but I think it's going to probably be time-lapse footage anyway. So I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to get a lot of footage from the most exciting thing that's happening today. But there's nothing I can really do about it, so I apologise. I'm going to stop talking now because I've made this intro like 7 minutes long. Ow.
Make up a laugh on it later on.
Pretty much, to be completely honest, yeah. So I will hopefully get some footage. That dog had a beer can.
Yeah.
I am going to stop talking and hopefully I shall see you after some footage. Okay, it is really, really dark and really loud, and I'm going to try and vlog a little bit because we're actually kind of like sitting out the way from everyone, so our food has just came. Got a Sophia, and there's a vegan garlic bread, and Jack got a vegan. That actually looks quite nice, doesn't it?
Spicy, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look that different though, does it? Like the vegan pizza. As you can probably see, like, so we're next to a table and we're not like with anyone. So we're actually a bit out of the way. As you can tell how dark it is, I've got like the brightness turned all the way up and you can barely see me. But yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming. We don't know anyone and we're kind of sitting by ourselves, but it's all okay. So I'm hoping you can hear me still, and this is as bright as I can get it, so I apologise. We've just finished food. I'm feeling very full. Are you?
I'm alright.
You're alright. We're just kind of sitting waiting now because other families are... Why? It keeps going lighter, but then going back dark again. It's really weird. Other families are like getting desserts and stuff, and it doesn't start till 3:30. And I reckon it's about like 20 past 2.
20 to 3.
Oh, I was quite far off then, 20 to 3. So we're just sitting waiting. But yeah, that's what's happening now. We haven't got a dessert. I think I'm going to get some chocolate for the Panto. And yeah, we've got our seats. We've got our tickets that have the seats on, and we have no idea who we're sitting with. So that'll be fun. Just be some random people.
I thought maybe they'd get like Carl to sit next to us because we know him.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But we had the CEO come over and talk to her, and Jack's bosses came and talked to her. So we talked to 2 people out of the like 40. So
It seems like every table is like a person and a family for a person.
Yeah,
So I don't think there's everybody here.
right, Jack's saying that they're like per table there is like 1 family, so it doesn't seem like this like the whole company's here. But yeah, it's going okay. It's just loud. We got given a cute little treat bag, party bag. The CEO, the kids have all got one, but he had loads left over, so he gave us one. Because apparently we're too old for them. But I mean, I personally don't think it's fair, and I'm glad that we got one. So we have sweets. Are currently just waiting in the queue. I'm dead excited. I can't remember the last thing I was here for. I think it might have been the Pantomime, like when I was like 10. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, so I went to the theatre recently. Les Mis, it was for Les Mis, of course it was for Les Mis. God. Sorry, what? Lighting is terrible in here. We have ice cream from the company. Jack can't have any. Don't know ice cream. Jack can't have any because obviously there isn't vegan option. So yeah, we're in the interval now. Back on camera footage now because we are back in the car. We've just left the Panto. Should we talk about it now or should we talk about it when we get home?
We'll talk about that, sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So, should we talk about your Christmas do first and then the Panto?
Yeah, the meal was good. It was good, but
it was a bit weird though.
yeah, because it was almost like we all kind of sat at our own tables, and we sat at a table for 2 because we turned up a little bit later at the parking.
I don't think that was it though. Like I think we would have been on that regardless.
Yeah, but I spoke to a few people, but like a few people I'd spoke to before, so like no one knew really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's good to like just see faces and stuff like that. It was hard to tell who like worked there and who was family.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time I thought. I mean, I assume because it's, you know, patriarchy that and it's IT that it'll be probably the men that be working there, but
yeah. Yeah. I just found it a bit weird that we weren't sitting with anyone.
yeah.
It was hard to kind of like, it just felt like we'd gone on a day out, and then especially at the Panto, like because we all just walked to the Panto by ourselves and then sat in our seats, and we were sitting next to Jack's boss who he's met anyway, so we didn't really talk to anyone there either, so it felt a bit weird.
Yeah,
but
and then especially because he left halfway because his kids were falling asleep. He's got like I think a 2 or 3 year old and then a maybe 5, 6 year old.
Yeah.
They were falling asleep, so they left. So then it was just kind of us.
By myself.
Yeah. Kind of
but it was lovely to be invited. Like it was a really nice thing. I think that is more for a family Christmas thing rather than their work do, by the way that everybody was treating it.
Yeah, it seemed like all families as well, apart from us.
Yeah, I think we were the only ones without kids.
And they were mentioning like, oh, like this is this, but oh, they're not here.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they're just the people that don't have kids. I don't really fancy.
I don't know. When I was talking to the woman sitting next to me, she was saying just a few people couldn't make it. It is Christmas, like people might be visiting and COVID and stuff like that. So it was good. It was just a bit odd. Like it would have been a lot better, I think, if you'd known people. And then I think it is just like for families, but work organise it rather than it being the work do. Because Jack has another Christmas meal on Friday, so yeah. The Panto, it was good. There was some problematic things in there. I know some people, and I don't know if this includes people who watch my channel, because I don't think it will, because I think people who watch my channel are very similar to me, but I know some people will disagree with me and say it's just a Panto, but some of the jokes that were in there shouldn't have been in there. Like they shouldn't have been in there. The rest of it was really, really good. Like it was a good Panto, and Joe McElderry was in it, and I forgot how much of a good singer he is. Like he was really, his voice is incredible. And the 3 that usually do it, because it's the 2 and then the other brother, like that's the other brother, the one who was acting stupid. They do it every year. They're brilliant, they're really funny. They like do it in a way that it's good for adults as well as children, so the parents aren't just sitting through a kid's panto. But there was a lot of fat phobic jokes in there, which was probably the worst thing. It was throughout.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fat phobic jokes in there. There was some transphobic jokes in there, and with the fat phobic stuff, it was outright fat phobia. Yeah. The trans was a little bit more subtle, but it was transphobic. Like there was no kind of, it was transphobic.
I think because like the fat phobic stuff isn't as I don't know, kind of in the public eye at the moment. Like the trans stuff's really in the public eye. That shone out for me as being worse, but yeah, I get you, the fat phobia stuff was bad,
yeah,
really
I mean with my AD, of course, I'm going to pick up on it, but like
the trans stuff, I just like the transphobic stuff was just, especially when there's, like we were saying, there's, you know, there's
yeah, there was two dames in there, so there was two dames, so there's two people in essentially drag, and there was still a lot of transphobic stuff.
Yeah, and like there's the, you know, John McElroy's gay, openly gay, and you know, you would have thought
he would have had something to say about some of the stuff. There was a few little, I don't want to call it homophobic, but that kiss at the end, he was like going ugh after. So he made, like the main guy made a joke about kissing a guy, which was good. I was saying to Jack, it felt like a really progressive joke that was still in keeping with Panto. So he was making a big speech about how he wanted a kiss, and then he kissed the man, and that was brilliant. But then afterwards he was kind of like ugh, and it was just like, in a perfect world it wouldn't be a problem, like it wouldn't be a problem, but it just kind of screams homophobia at the current world that we're in. I don't know. And then there was, like I said, trans jokes. It was like you can tell it kind of was though, because the dames never made the jokes. Like they never made the jokes. It was the men around them that made the jokes about it. And it was just little things here and there. Like they kept talking about how the dames had balls and stuff like that, and then like the worst one was they made a Caitlyn Jenner joke to one of the dames. Like he called a dame Caitlyn Jenner. It's like, no, Caitlyn Jenner isn't a drag queen, she's a woman. Like it's completely different, and like that shouldn't have been in there. So
there was less problematic but more just probably inappropriate. It
was problematic because it's sexualizing women.
Yeah, there was like just two bits of it where let's focus on it. Where like there was like women in underwear kind of thing just on the stage, and
yeah, and like
the gag, and
those bits as well as the jokes, like this is what I've been saying to Jack, they came out of nowhere. So the first bit was in a magic show. She was doing, like they were doing the magic, you know, where they changed the clothes really quickly, and then they pulled the curtain down and she was just in her underwear, and it was like, what the heck, like why, what? And then in the next bit it was another magic bit, but it was in the box where people change in the box. And she came out in her, she walked from the sidelines in her underwear to get into the box, and Jack said on the way up it was to set Danny, the main guy, up to come out in women's underwear.
But then they made a transphobic joke about you wearing stockings.
Oh yeah, it was like, yeah, it was like yeah, it was basically just pointing and be like, stockings, you're a girl. They were like, I'm not a girl, like as if it was a bad thing. And it was just like, what, like it just fell out of it from the entire thing. Like that's the thing, I know, because we're talking about it, it's going to seem like the entire thing's transphobic and things like that. Yeah, it was good, and these were little instances. Like I'd probably say there was only like, well, including the fat phobia, there's probably like 8 instances, but
it kind of it's like, it
wasn't all of it. It
kind of put the mood down a bit, didn't it? Those bits where we were just a bit like, should that really be in there?
Yeah, and it was just like, the thing is with Panto is it is so influential to children. Like that's what Panto is. It is there for children, and this is setting the tone for what children laugh at, essentially, because they will laugh when everybody's laughing, and we shouldn't be teaching children to laugh at fat people, and we shouldn't be teaching children to laugh at men that are dressed like a woman. Like we shouldn't be teaching them that.
And there was a character as well, wasn't there, that was a stupid character.
Yeah, and it kind of, it did make it feel like we were laughing at a disabled person because they were non-verbal, and they were acting stupid essentially, and I heard someone in the crowd call them a spastic, and I was just like it really upset me. And there's just certain things in there that don't need to be in there. Like I was saying to Jack on the walk back, like it would have been, without those it would have been brilliant, and they didn't add anything in there. Like they didn't add any type of plot, they didn't add any more humor. Like that, they made so many jokes that those jokes could have easily been replaced by non-problematic jokes. And I was also saying to Jack that like they could have made the problematic jokes progressive jokes. Like they could have made jokes about like men being with men, but not in a problematic way kind of thing. It could have been like, it's so easily to be progressive with that type of humour, but instead they chose to be fatphobic, transphobic, a little bit homophobic, and then objectify women. Like, why on earth would you put a woman in their underwear in a children's pantomime? Like, it was just so like, what the heck? Like, why? It was so strange. That's the word that I'd use. Like, it's strange that that was in there. And it just could have been, like, it was not needed. And I know it feels like I'm saying the Panto was really, really bad. It wasn't. Like we've said multiple times, it was really, really good. But as someone who is very, very progressive, it just was like, oh, great. Like that, like what? No LGBTQ person is going to want to see that. Like,
it's just causing more problems than it's solving, really, isn't it?
Yeah, because I kind of fit into the, like, I look like a cis woman and I look like a hetero woman because I'm with a man. I don't know how to put it apart from, like, I wouldn't have wanted to see that as someone in the LGBT community if I knew the stuff that was in there. And if somebody who's trans was sitting in that audience, like, my heart would have broke for them because they wouldn't have felt comfortable. I'm sure of it. Obviously everybody's different, but like, if someone in there was fat, transphobic, probably gay, it's like, some of the jokes weren't great. Like, it would not have been a comfortable watch. And Panto should be accessible for everyone. I know it's came from a very much place where it hasn't been. Like Jack was saying, it has gotten better since we were younger, but it's still not where it needs to be. Like, it's not. Like, Panto should be accessible and not take the piss out of everyone. Like, you can easily make fun of people without being awful about it and being problematic and targeting their gender, and it's just such a shame because it was good, but those little bits kind of for me were like, right, it kind of snapped me out of it, and I was like, we're still in this world. So, like, I think because we are, well, I'm in the LGBTQ community, and obviously Jack is kind of like not part of it but sees it through me, and obviously we're both very big feminists and everything. We're in that sphere, so when you go into something like that and you realise that not everybody's in that sphere, it just kind of hits you and you're like, oh, right, the world's like this. Especially when I heard someone in the crowd use the S-slur. Like, what the heck? Anyway, it was good. It was just problematic. So that's what we thought. Yeah. The plan now is we're going to go home and get Oakley. It is 6:15 now, so we'll probably get there, what, like 7? Yeah. Because I imagine there's going to be some traffic with the Panto just coming out.
And the match as well.
Well, that finished halfway through, so the traffic should be gone by now for that.
People, like, out drinking or whatever.
They won't be driving though. Anyway, yes, we shall catch up with you once we've got Oakley. We are back home. Mr. Oakley is back. Trying to see whether he's gonna get excited by himself. No, he's just looking really sad for himself. Look at him. Oakley, what's the matter? What's the matter, baby? Oh, you coming? Come on then. Good job. Hi. I know. I'm not. Oh, wow. I know you're not coming up. You're not fully coming up. So, yeah, we are back with him. Stayed at my grandparents for a little bit because Strictly was on. And we missed it. I have just been sorting a thumbnail for like the current upload time for like now. I don't actually know what's happening now. Jack, what's happening with your food? So I think that's what's happening now. It's like 8:45, so that'll probably be it for the rest of the night, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? Right. Well, let's go get the tea on. Hello everyone. Oh, the chair, I knew the chair would do this. I'm trying to face the window because it's like no lighting. But the chair like wants to face that way and I don't know why. Like watch, it's gonna do it again. Where am I going? What's happening? Let's try and just hold on to the table. So I'm sorry about the background, but like I say, I am trying to face the window because it's like 20 to 4, so it's getting dark. So Ed and Sarah are coming at you again because apparently I forgot to film the outro for this video. So I have just finished editing that, so I've seen what you've just seen. I am sorry that that rant about the panto went on for so long. It's just, obviously it's something I'm quite passionate about, like trying to make everything accessible for everyone, and yeah, I just felt passionate about it, and so did Jack, so we just kind of ended up talking about it a lot. So that is going to be it for this video. It is actually, I'm just going to really quickly say, because I'm not actually vlogging today, it's the first day I've not vlogged since like the 27th of November. So if you guys watched the Oakley doing agility video, it's actually now a Wednesday again, so it is the day of upload actually. So we went today and it went much better this week, like much better. I got some high value rewards for him because the last few weeks I've just been taking the WAGs treats, and I think that's the issue. I think I just needed some more high value rewards and it went much better. We had been practicing some shaping, which you'll see in future vlogs, but we did like around the agility, so we got tired out a little bit and we tried a new obstacle. We tried the like A-frame thing where it's like a ramp. We tried that, and then we did more shaping, which he was better at because we'd done some at home, and then we did another thing around the agility, so we got a runabout again. So it went much better this week and I came home in a good mood, so much better. So I just thought I'd quickly give that update because I'm not giving it anywhere else. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a weird one because I couldn't get much footage of the pantomime, obviously, because you're not allowed to film and things like that, but I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did enjoy it, please let me know. Please let me know if you've seen the panto and let me know what you think, and leave it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you are new. That's it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.